My name is Robin Lee. Welcome to Buzz on the Bluffs, Vicksburg, Mississippi's Community Insight Program. We'll be taking a look at people, places, and events that impact our community. Thanks for joining us. My guest today is Robert Donohue. Robert, thank you for joining me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
Now, you're running for Warren County Circuit Clerk.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
So tell me a little bit about yourself and what made you decide to run for this position.
Well, I graduated high school here from Warren Central. I spent a lot of time working on the police department, 15 years with the Vicksburg Police Department, and most of it right next door there, or a good part of it. And I got out of public service and went to work in retail management and security management, and it just felt like it was time to get back into public service.
So what do you think your experiences have been that prepare you to be the circuit clerk?
As a police officer, you spend a lot of time working in the circuit court environment, preparing cases for court. I was a narcotics investigator, I was a crime scene investigator, and I spent inordinate amounts of time preparing for cases in the circuit court. I've probably testified in at least 24 circuit court cases. I understand how the court works, I understand the process, I understand how important it is for not just the people involved in the case, but for all the people of Warren County to have somebody they can rely on to make sure the court is running the way it's supposed to run.
And so what made you decide to run for this office other than just deciding you needed to get back into public service? What were you thinking about? Well,
in looking at what was going on under Miss Palmetry, there was a lot of opportunities that got missed there to make the office better. I feel like there are ways to make the office more efficient, more effective, to make it run more smoothly for the people of Warren County. And I just really I've got a degree in management. I've spent a lot of time learning about how to make businesses mostly, but all kinds of organizations more effective and efficient, and that's what I want to get in there and do is make Warren County Circuit Clerk's office more effective and more efficient.
And what are some of the things that you see that need to be done in that office?
They need to be more public relations oriented. It's gotten to be more of a bureaucracy kind of a situation, and it shouldn't be just a job when you walk in the door. People should enjoy what they're doing. They should understand they're there to help people and not just, service whoever's standing in front of them. That kind of thing. I think it's important that it be a more public-oriented job because you're dealing with a significant number of people in Warren County on a regular basis, and they shouldn't come away with a bad feeling when they walk away from the office.
Is there anything you wanted to be sure and talk about before we wrap up here? Anything you wanted me to be sure and ask you, or you want people to know about you or why you're running or anything like that?
To me, it's about serving all the people of Warren County as efficiently and effectively as possible. And I keep going back to that because I obviously there were issues in previous administration, and I think it's going to come back to how do we protect the people by serving the people? You know what I mean? It's important to me that every office in government serve the people and understand they're there to serve the people. But this is my opportunity to get in there and actually make it happen for the people that and I've been serving for I served for a long time, and I want to get back to it and really just make a difference in my community.
Well, Robert, thank you for being here today.
I thank you for your time, and thank you for inviting me.